Just past halfway probably. Taking a little break. I'm gonna die up here. But look at that view. So this is the story of how I almost died in the Grand Canyon. Now, it's not so dramatic. We didn't fall off a cliff or get attacked by like a bear or something. No. But we did come close to dying. Like, that's not an exaggeration. We could have died that day. Now, this is well after the fact, but looking back on it, we were pretty close to not coming out of there. So, this is a story of how my dad and I almost died, so enjoy. So today marks day 1. I have to pack all this stuff. Stuff on the bed, the stuff on the chair, all into here. Let's do this. And that concludes packing. So now I'm in charge of packing the minivan. We're taking it because the first night tonight we're stopping just outside the Grand Canyon and then sleeping there. But yeah, I gotta pack this. So the car is packed. We're just grabbing a few more things and then we're gonna head off. So let's go. We're headed off. We're just pulling out of the driveway. So, are you ready?
Yes.
So we're getting a car wash now.
I'm going.
Woo! What will it be?
I'm trying to decide if you want something delicious.
Alright. Okay, here we go.
Fire number 1.
Count it. Number 1. Number 1.
In the middle of nowhere.
Literally, the middle of nowhere. Well, next to Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Day 2. It's really cold last night. Wasn't very comfortable in the van. It's like really short. We have this mattress so it's comfortable, but no. Dad's out there right now making a fire. Sun just came up, so let's get started. Oh, we're on the road.
Yay!
Heading to the visitor center entrance.
Look at all the snow on the ground.
Yeah, so much snow, but it's cold. Well, we made it here. We made a little pit stop. Should get started pretty soon. Whoa! So we just started hiking. Well, sorta. Trying to find the hike.
Trying to find the trail.
Okay, well, we found the trailhead. So here we go. Kill me. But Seth!
She gave me a hard lecture.
Bye, Seth. Stopped for a second. Made it pretty far, I think. A little more than halfway to our campsite. It's not too bad. Ethan, you got anything to say?
No, we're just having a grand time. Just having a
Grand old time in the Grand Canyon.
I wish my grandpa was here.
Oh, I bet he would have a grand time too.
Carry the grand old flag.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go this way, and then that way, and then that way, and then that way, 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 that way.
We're gonna pass some mules.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I've never been so happy to see a nasty muddy river as I am right now. Woo! Well, now we gotta get across it. Let's go. Right there is the bridge. That's what we've been looking forward to all day. Well, made it to the bridge. Finally. Oh, we made it. Kinda. Yeah. I think we're gonna move though. So, it's not over yet.
You sure? Cause look.
Alright, well, we're here. We ate dinner.
It's boiling. We're gonna... oh, it's going. Wow,
This is already done.
That's it for day 2.
Where's the garbage can?
The next day.
Day 3 of our trip. Packing up right now. We were gonna stay another day, but we decided to pack up. So, let's go. We're hiking out now. So, got all our stuff. Wish us luck. This is gonna suck. About to hit the bridge. This is a different bridge than yesterday. There. Across that and up. So yeah, let's go. Let me tell you, hiking sucks, but it sure is pretty. Whew, nothing like it. Past halfway probably. Taking a little break. I'm gonna die up here. But look at that view. Oof. Well, still hiking. Believe it or not. What is it? Like 4.5 hours later. But we're making it. Just got a few more switchbacks and hills to go. How do you feel?
Feel good right now. Talk to me after I get to the top of this hill.
Yeah, amen to that. Still hiking. We made it pretty far. I keep saying this, but we're almost there. But look at this view again. Whew. Nowhere else in the world can you see this. And we're here. So at this point in time, I kind of stopped filming. Let me explain. So at this point in time, we had no water, no food. We were uphill hiking for roughly 7 miles. And well, when you put all of those together, you get no footage. And at this point, we were so dehydrated and so kind of out of it that we just kept stopping at the top of every switchback and kind of trying to rest up. At this point, we had roughly 2.5 miles to go. We had about 2 hours of sunlight left, and my dad had 2 cramped legs. Now, this was bad because I don't know if you have ever had very bad cramped legs while uphill hiking for that long and dehydrated and with no food, but it's pretty much like having the worst sore after a workout and then hiking up stairs for like 6 hours. So that's kind of the pain that he was in, and I was kind of in the same boat because the day before my calves had been cramping pretty bad, but not to the point of we had to stop hiking, but they were still hurting. So we had stopped at this point and we were contemplating whether we should stop, find a spot to camp for the night, rest up, and then hike the rest in the morning. Now, this wasn't very good because if we had done that, that would mean another 12 plus hours without water and food, and that we were already dehydrated and we didn't have very much energy to get to the top anyway. So we were sitting there, we were contemplating, and we didn't know what to do. And then at that point, we had seen this guy that we ran into while he was going down. He was gonna go down about halfway, turn around and come back. We had seen him going down, and then we just ran into him while we were sitting there contemplating on the way back up. We were talking to him for a second, and then he had decided to help us out. He switched bags with my dad so that he could have less weight on him, because our bags were roughly 40 pounds each and his bag was like 10 pounds, so that it would help a ton. And so they did that, they switched bags, we hiked to the next rest stop, which was about half a mile up, and then we were sitting there and we were resting, and then my dad's legs weren't any better, and he was still trying to decide whether we should sit there and camp for the night. Anyway, this guy, his name is Marin, by the way. Marin had decided at that point he was going to help us out to the top. He decided to carry not only his bag, but also my dad's bag. He carried his bag and my dad's bag to the top. He helped us all the way to the top. We got to the top a few hours later after he motivated us, talked us through it, kind of distracted us really to get to the top. And we made it. So right here is a picture of Marin and us at the top. Yeah, so this is the last clip. Enjoy. Well, we made it.
A little help from above.
With a little help from above. We got a guy named Marin.
Marin from Georgia.
Marin from Georgia helped carry my dad's bag because he was cramping up. And we made it. So, yeah. Anything?
I think it was amazing. Would I do it again? That is yet to be determined.
give it a month maybe until we feel better. But that's it. End of day 3.